Yeah. LDWMMAC, this is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Man, I'm telling y'all, I am excited about this fight. Pam Sorenson versus Kaitlin Young. I'm going to tell you, man, guys, I'm torn. I'm so torn. I'm torn because I like both of these fighters, man, heavily. I'm talking about I F's with Pam Sorenson and I F's with Kaitlin Young. Man, you know what? Me and Kaitlin Young, I tell you, man, Kaitlin Young, we could talk for hours, man. Kaitlin Young is about the sports, man. Kaitlin Young is about sports. Like, she the type of chick that you can we can put all the sports stuff on the TV screen, and we can sit there and just debate and argue about all the sports, man. That's the kind of chick Kaitlin Young is, man. And Pam Bam, man, I'm going to tell you, man, I'm going to talk about this fight, and then I'm here to defend Pam Sorenson. That's right. I'm going to defend Pam because I respect Pam. I respect her to 1,000%, man. Because Pam has done all the crap stuff that you do in MMA. You know, she just have. And I'm just saying that Pam and Kaitlin have, you know. They've been fighting in garbage organizations at times early in their career. They've been, you know, like really going and going after people for fights. Like, you know, these two, they have done more groundwork than any other people in MMA, in women's MMA, period. Because they never get any notoriety. People don't respect their skill sets. And that's the reason why I got Dana White in the picture, you know. Because he's made some comments, you know, like, oh, well, you know, fighting people like Pam Bam. I'm going to tell y'all something. Pam Bam resume is not bad. And, you know, I'm going to tell you what's good, too. Pam got victories over two people in the UFC. But, you know a guy like Dana, he don't research Pam. He can't. There's no way, because if he knew that, he would know that Pam is a legit fighter. She legit. The one loss that I say that I give Pam an excuse for losing is against Spencer. And Pam was sick. Pam had like a grapefruit-sized tumor in her stomach, man. That thing, you know, and it's like no wonder she wasn't throwing enough punches. No wonder Pam wasn't really engaging like I know she can. I think in this fight, though, you got a healthy Pam Bam. You know, the doctors took it out. It's on Pam Instagram, man. Y'all can see it. It was a big-ass tumor, man. And I'm sitting there thinking, how the hell did Pam function doing anything with that thing in her? Like, how does she do it? But, you know, Pam did it, man. And that's really what kind of warrior Pam is. Pam is a warrior. Okay, Pam Bam is a warrior. And then, you know, Kaitlin Young, if you look at Kaitlin's record, you would think, oh, she can't fight. Kaitlin Young is now, she's starting to peak at the right moment as a mixed martial artist. She's starting to peak. And, you know, when she went over to Japan, Rising, and I watched her fight King Rena, you know, I was arguing with a couple of guys, man, on the Rising stream. I was arguing with some guys. I'm like, look, man, this girl Kaitlin Young finna get up in here and she finna deal with King Rena. King Rena don't know how to deal with this. Nah, man, look, King Rena, she's like one of the best 145 pounders in the world. Me and this guy was arguing. I said, Kaitlin Young is good. Oh, dude, and at the time, she was 8-9. So, you know, the guy was like, oh, but she's 8-9, man. Come on. She's been losing most of her career. She's not a winner. You know, and see, I hate when people, they look at resumes. And then they try to determine how good or how bad a fighter is without really knowing much about the fighter. I knew Kaitlin Young, her Muay Thai background is intense. And I knew that she was trying to, you know, really work hard at closing the holes in her game. And I think Kaitlin Young has reached that level that she has finally closed a lot of holes in her game. And this is why we're seeing what we see now out of Kaitlin Young. Kaitlin Young is a beast, man. And I can't even think, man, a lot of 145 pounds, they can't stand with her, man. They can't stand. In this fight, Pam Bam probably is going to want to get this fight to the ground, okay? She's going to have to. Pam Bam striking is decent, but she's not better than Kaitlin Young. Pam Bam, though, on the ground, she's dangerous. Okay, Pam, you know, definitely her jiu-jitsu is decent. She's got decent wrestling. Pam is physically strong, man. She's very physically strong. And when you rolling on the ground with Pam, you know, if Pam get on top of you, you probably not getting up, okay? Like, Pam is a physical specimen, man. I don't know, like, Pam, I can see her, man. Pam probably, you know, ran track or she did some stuff. Pam Bam is a physical freaking specimen. This is going to be a battle between two veterans, and this is going to be a war, y'all. This is going to be a war. This ain't going to be some easy fight, man. Pam Bam and Kaitlin Young, they finna go to war. And I'm going to tell you, man, they going to fight their hearts out because they've been getting no respect, man, throughout their careers. They've been getting dumped on by people like this guy with the bald head, okay, or Whisker Biscuit, you know. And people have been saying that these are easy opponents. Pam Bam is not an easy opponent, man, for anybody. She not. Okay, because she's going to hang around the whole fight. And she's going to keep chipping away, trying to find ways to beat you. You know, you don't want to let a fighter like Pam hang around the fight. That's not what you want to do. Okay, because she will, if you keep Pam in the fight long enough, she will try to find a way to win. Pam don't care about getting hit, man. She don't care about getting hit. I've seen Pam take an unusual amount of punishment, and she still be right there in that fight. Kaitlin Young, I've seen her in some bloody wars, man. I've seen Kaitlin Young in some bloody wars, and early in her career, her ground game was really doing her in. But see, her last 2 fights, look, man, her takedown defense, man, that takedown defense is on point. That takedown defense is on point, y'all. And I'm telling y'all, man, this is going to be a fight. This is one fight that you don't want to miss, okay? You really don't want to miss this fight. If there any fight in women's MMA that you should watch this year, you need to be looking at the main event, Kaitlin Young, okay, versus Pam Bam Sorenson. And it's going to be on tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm thinking that's when the main card starts, because I got to watch Chantel Coates and Kaitlin Sammons. And I'm going to do like an individual video on Kaitlin and Chantel, really talking about the fight in detail. I tell y'all what, man, this is classic striker versus grappler. Pam Sorenson, she's well-rounded, but I do believe that Kaitlin Young will have an advantage. And Pam, what Pam does, she'll try to test your striking. You know, Pam will test it. She'll throw some hands with you. But when Pam realizes, okay, I can't do this in the stand, then Pam is very good at shooting and getting those takedowns. But I would tell Pam in this situation, I don't know if I want to test the waters with Kaitlin Young. I don't know if you want to try to test to see if you can strike with her. It's probably going to be a foregone conclusion, no, okay? If I'm Pam Bam, I'm feinting. I'm trying to set up Kaitlin, you know, make Kaitlin react and try to get a takedown as fast as I can. If I'm Kaitlin Young, I'm trying to get Pam to walk into something. I'm trying to make Pam Bam walk into something because, you know, Pam will shoot, okay? She's going to shoot when she realizes, okay, I can't stand with you. But, you know, if you just let Pam shoot on you and Pam get a hold of you, that's it. I mean, you're going to the ground. So, you know, Kaitlin, you know, definitely got to find a way to make her takedown. Either keep her takedown defenses on point or, you know, definitely see him coming and start sprawling. Be ready to sprawl. That sprawl is a weapon, man. I'm telling you, man. If you can sprawl on somebody and push their head into the mat, you know, you are definitely doing some things, man. You're doing some things good. Because you can stop these wrestlers from taking you down, or sprawling will buy you some time, man. And I tell people all the time, man, a sprawl is better than being taken down, okay? At least you can buy some time, okay? And then until you can figure out. Because I've seen some strikers like Joanna Bojanglecheck. I've seen her sprawl and not even know what to do next, but I just saw her sprawl. And then what Joanna will do is she'll wait for her opponent to make a move, and then she'll make a move, and then she'll get back to her feet. Because a lot of strikers, they don't know what to do after a sprawl. They don't. They're just sitting there holding them down to buy time, and that's what it is. And then see, when those wrestlers, they just give up on the takedown, they'll just go to their knees, and then that's when you can disengage, and then you can actually stand back up. I see a lot of strikers doing that. I see Kaitlin Young knows how to do this, okay? Whatever it is, this is going to be a fight. This fight, it's probably going to be a 5-round war. I don't know if Kaitlin Young will be stopping Pam, and I don't think Pam, this fight, okay, let's do this. This fight is going to win by a submission, or it's going to go to distance. Okay, that's what I think. I ain't seen Kaitlin Young do a whole lot of submissions, so Pam probably knows that there's no threat there. But I've seen Kaitlin Young knock some people out. I'm talking about, I've seen Kaitlin Young lay people out. Okay, and her kicks, that Kaitlin Young head kick, that's a thing of beauty. So Pam need to be on her P's and Q's. But I love this fight between two legendary veterans in the game. I'm done.